Hey friends, it's Kitty and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another one of those videos. Today's video is going to be my least favorite shades and my favorite palettes. So I picked my top 5 favorite palettes. I have obviously more favorites than this, but I picked like kind of my most used, my favorite type palettes. And I want to talk about, my least favorite shades like this video says. So yeah, there's not really much to say. I just want to not like have a long intro and get right into it. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first palette I've picked out is the Tarte La Toasted palette. I feel like this is like one of my top used palettes in 2018, and now going back, I don't even know if I like mentioned this in my 2018 favorites. Oops, but that's besides the point. So I'm trying not to blind you, so I'm just gonna like hold it. So definitely I love a lot of these shades in this palette. I honestly don't have a shade where I'm just like I don't love it, but personally if I had to pick like some out, I would definitely pick Crackle. That shade, it's just like, I don't know, it has like a weird glitter in it. It's like a dark, like almost brown black color. Personally, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of that random glitter in there, but like I feel like it's pointless. And also Fireside, I do like Fireside, but I just feel like it's not a color I use. So those are definitely, I guess, my top 2 in this palette I don't like. The random glitter and Crackle, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Like, what is that? Like, what? I don't know, but I'm not really into that, but that's okay. And I'm making a mess already and the video just started. Next is Sultry. As you all know, I love Sultry. It's my favorite palette, but definitely my least favorite shade in this palette is Bloom, which is that like orangey red color. I just think this color is pointless. Like, where did this color come from? Like, why do we have this color? Like, it is just so like ugh, like I don't like that color. It's so bright and it's just so unnecessary. Like, doesn't make any sense with the palette. Like, the color story, that shade does not match the rest of the color story. I wish they did something different. And then I'm also not like a huge fan of Slate, which is the gray color, which is that one. I'm just not a fan of it. It just, I don't like it. Like, I never use colors like that, so to me it's kind of pointless. So next is probably my first and my favorite palette. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and I do love this palette. But like any palette, there are some least favorite shades I have. First being that green, which is Gilded Ganchi or whatever. Not really a fan of this one. Like, it's just, it's not a good green. It's really not. It's really weird. Like, look at that shade. Like, I'm just not into it. It looks almost black to me, and it's just, I don't think this is a great shade. Personally, I've wanted to like that shade, but I don't. And there aren't really many shades I don't like. There are definitely shades I think need to be reformulated better. So next one I don't really care for is Candied Violet. This one, it applies beautifully. Like, if you swatch it, it applies decently, like not the best, and it looks like a pretty shade, but personally that is not a good shade. Like, it's just not formulated the best. So yeah, those are probably the only 2 in the palette where I'm just like, not really a fan. Probably the only ones I can really think of, because like, just look at those 2, the top 2. Those are terrible. Like, I just wish those were a lot better than they were. Next, in the Soft Glam palette. Well, I don't really know if I have a least favorite shade in this palette. Honestly, I don't. I mean, I'm not really a huge fan of blacks, but I also don't think that's a bad black. So personally, that would probably be my least favorite shade, but look at that black. That's pretty bomb. But personally, I don't wear blacks all that much, so that to me is kind of pointless, but I love this palette, and everyone says it's boring, but I love it. Okay, lastly, Norvina. Now, I love Norvina as well, and I honestly can't find very many shades I don't like. Personally, I find Soul is weird. I don't know, like, it's not a weird color, but I just find it weird for myself. It's where my knuckles are, that's the shade. I don't know. It's not weird. I think I just need to experiment with it more. But in my opinion, based on my makeup preferences, that is a shade I don't really like, and that's pretty much the only shade in that palette. I mean, Anastasia makes bomb shadows, so there's not very many shadows in a palette that I don't like. And if I don't like half the shades, I'm not gonna get the palette personally. And yeah, I feel like this is a very quick video and everything, and just, I loved like talking about like the shades I don't like in a palette. I felt like very intriguing, very interesting. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed this video as well. To comment down below your least favorite shades in a palette, I would love to hear about it. Let me know. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up as well, and let me know any other videos you'd like to see next. Please subscribe if you haven't already, because I post videos every single week. Don't really know when this is going up, so I don't know what my schedule is, but I usually post 2 to 3 times a week. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe like I said, and hopefully, yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye!